What's going on, guys? Instagram here, man, and today, man, I am going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I am going to be just talking about a topic, and this is low-key a series that I kind of wanted to start a while ago, but I just didn't really know, like, I didn't really have everything together. But I figured this was the perfect time, to just say my thoughts and things on, how I feel about XXX, you know what I'm saying, and the unfortunate death of, XXX. I'ma call that joker Triple X, man. I ain't got time to be saying his old name like that. But like I said before, I'ma just be doing my night routine, man. But it's gonna be, like how females be doing get ready with me and stuff like that. Well, I'ma be doing a night routine, twist my hair with me, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, for people that don't know or haven't seen my other night routine videos, man, I'm gonna start off by saying this is what I use, man. I got some rubber bands, as you can see. I got the kind of long ones because that's what you need if you have longer hair. And then I am going to use my Carol's Daughter spray, refresher spray. This is kind of the key to, the night routine, low key. First off, rest in peace to X. Very unfortunate because honestly, I was always one of the people who said, like, X he was the future of this, the whole new generation of rappers, you know what I'm saying? From the very beginning, it was obvious from the type of music he makes, his diversity, that he was kind of just miles ahead of everybody else. And I don't know, man, honestly, I've always said that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like X when he first started popping off with the Look At Me, for the simple fact that he was going at Drake, man. And Drake is my favorite artist, which people may not know, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and start doing twisting my hair, because I ain't trying to make this no sit down video, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so when he was going at Drake, I was like, I ain't really rocking. But the thing is that he was going at Drake, right? But at the same time, I was like, bruh, the song is kind of a banger, but I didn't want to admit it for the simple fact that he was going at Drake. So low-key, I like the song, but I just couldn't admit that publicly because the Joker was going at Drake. So I was like, man, but the song was fire. But that was obviously when a lot of people was first introduced to X. And like I said before, I wasn't really, I wouldn't call myself a fan at that point. But it was like the song is an undeniable banger, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, you cannot like an artist all you want, but sometimes they may release that one undeniable hit where it's like, man, you know what, I can't even hate, because this is a banger, man. Sometimes you want to hate so bad, but sometimes you just can't, man. It's a banger. But so yeah, that was the first time I was introduced to X, as were a lot of people. And obviously that's when he started first popping off. And I didn't really start really listening to X until he released his first album, which was titled 17, I believe. I hope that's what it's called. Yeah, it was called 17. And he had a song with Trick. Well, I did like a couple of other songs on that album. I honestly can't remember them right now. But a standout song, which I deem to be a classic, and when you hear that song, the song I'm talking about is F Love with Trippie Redd. That song, as soon as I heard it, I was like, this is one of the, the best songs of this generation, you know what I'm saying? And I knew it was a classic because it's one of those songs that's timeless, you know what I'm saying? So you can play it years from now and, it's, like I said, it's timeless. So that's just one thing. And Trippie, that's also when I was first introduced to Trippie Redd. And the unfortunate thing is they weren't really able to make too much music together for the simple fact that they was beefing for whatever reason they had beefing. It was kind of explained a lot by Trippy, but not really by X. So we don't really know X's full side of the beef, but Trippy claims it was over Drake and all this other stuff, and I don't know, but X, he may have had a different opinion on it. Like I said, we'll never know. But apparently they did record another song called Ghostbusters or something like that, and Trippy may release that song just because, you know, to pay respect and all that. So we may get that song. I know he previewed it a while ago, back when they were beefing, and X's team, they was like, nah, you gotta take that garbage down, cause we ain't dead. That's when they was beefing, like I said. So he was like, nah, we ain't releasing that song, Joker. What you previewing that for? So yeah, he had to take that song or the preview down. But like I said, it sounded like it was a banger. The only thing is, X's part on there was, it was a verse from, dang, in the preview, it was a verse from a song that was already put out. I can't even remember. I'm kind of mad now because it was a verse that he's already used. So I don't know how that's gonna work unless he got some kind of, or maybe it wasn't the full verse. Maybe he just used some of the same lyrics on some of the parts. But I know X had used those lyrics before. So I'm not sure about that. Therefore, I don't know if that whole thing's gonna come out or what, or how they gonna do that. But yeah, that's, I don't know. I do want more music from them, but I don't know, man. If that's all they got, then Trippy may be out of luck, because X may have used that verse for another song, and I don't know. You gotta call it raps. But yeah, man, X, like, it's so crazy, because I was playing Call of Duty, man, when I first figured out about the news. And my boy Jamil, he sent me something on Twitter. It was a video of X in his car, and they was like, the caption or whatever was like, he got shot or whatever. And I seen him in the car, but I was like, okay, he got shot, but I wasn't thinking nothing bad about it. Like, obviously I saw him, but I was like, okay, he got shot, so I'm just assuming, you know, he's like unconscious or something at the moment. I didn't really go into the immediate thought, oh, he's dead, because for one, I wanted it to be confirmed, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna assume he's dead without it actually being confirmed. Like, I ain't about to do that. I just hope for the best, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, he's straight, man. He's straight. They just gonna take him to the hospital or whatever. I wasn't tripping too hard about it. Obviously, I don't want him to get hurt or nothing like that. It was unfortunate that happened. But I was like, he, you know, he'll be straight, you know what I'm saying? They'll take him to the hospital or whatever, and he'll be straight. But then it was like an hour, it may have been like an hour later or something like that. And my friend, he sent me, like I said, after that happened, I went right back to playing Call of Duty. I didn't really look no further into it. Like, he literally sent me the tweet. I looked at it and I was like, man, that's crazy. I was like, bruh, like, I was like, no, bro, like, these people tripping. And after I'd seen it, I just, you know, put my phone down and went back to playing Call of Duty. And then maybe like an hour or so later, he sent me another tweet. I didn't see it right away, but he sent me another tweet like an hour or so later, and I went to check my phone, and it was like XXX confirmed dead. And I was like, no, bro, this, you know, this can't be real, you know what I'm saying? Because the craziest part is that he's only 20 years old. Like, I'm 20 right now, you know what I'm saying? And the potential that he had was out of this world, you know what I'm saying? Like, X, to me, and I said this like a couple of times, like to other people, that X, I feel like he was, like I said, the future of this generation. He was gonna be like how Drake, Cole, and Kendrick are kind of like the head on Mount Rushmore of like the rap generation of today. That's kind of how I felt like X was. I felt like he was gonna be, you know, that next, you know, breakout superstar like that. And that I had such high hopes for him, man. I was waiting, I was excited for the new music he was about to come out, because I know he was working on a new album. So maybe we'll still get that album. But man, you know, I was really hurt because I was just sitting looking at my phone screen, bro, like, this can't be real, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just here a couple of minutes ago, you know what I'm saying? So to see that, I really didn't know it. I was honestly hurt because it was one of the first, this is the first rapper death that kind of affected me a little bit, for the simple fact that, one, I actually listened to X music. I actually liked him, and not to disrespect anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I don't want anybody to die, but I'm just saying from a personal standpoint, you know, I actually listened to X music, and he has so much potential at only the age of 20, you know what I'm saying? I really felt like he was the future, and it's unfortunate that his time got cut short right when he was really starting to become, you know, something special. And he was, like I said, obviously he's had his troubles in the past with all these charges and things he was going through, but he was trying to change, you know what I'm saying? He was doing charity work, he was doing everything. And another thing about X is, like, he really did not, he was in a couple of beefs, like I said, like before he was kind of wild, but these past couple of months before his death, he was one of those artists that you don't see on social media, bro. Like, he'll post, like, I wasn't following X on IG, but he'll post, you know, a story here or there, but you don't really see him on social media like that, like the past few months that he was alive. He was really just chilling at his house. Maybe he may have been on house arrest, actually, I don't know. I don't know, or like house probation or whatever, but I think that was the reason he was always at his house. But other than that, you know, you didn't see him wilding on social media for the past few months. You didn't really see nothing crazy that he was doing going on. So that's why I was like, it's unfortunate that that happened, because he was literally just minding his own business. He was planning a whole charity event for this weekend and all kind of junk. And for this to happen, it was just like, man, that's crazy. Because like I said, I actually listened to his music and I liked him. And so that's why this was kind of like the first rapper death that kind of affected me. And well, I ain't even gonna say that, because I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I don't want nobody to take nothing the wrong way, so I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. But yeah, man, it's just crazy, because X, man, he just has so much potential. Like, let me know in the comment section what y'all was doing during the time, or how did y'all figure out the news, and did y'all listen to X? And if you did, you know, tell me what you was doing, you know, like what y'all feeling right now, man. And no negative, no retarded comments, no negative comments, no nothing like that. You'll get an instant block if you saying anything negative. It's a time and, man, listen, it's a time and place for everything. Like, it's okay to troll or joke or do whatever, but you gotta know when to do it, man. A lot of people on social media, they trolling and saying all this garbage. Why couldn't it be Russ? Why couldn't it be 6ix9ine? Like, people, like, I'm not laughing because it's funny, but it's like what do people be thinking about? Like, a man literally just died and they talking about why couldn't it be Russ? Or like, what possesses somebody to even say that, bro? Like, I don't understand how people can be, I don't know what it is, honestly. Like, I don't know if they desensitized to, like, to the world. Like, I don't know what, they just live on the internet and they don't think nothing is real. But man, like, imagine you dying and you find out people talking about some, dang, such and such, or say one of your friends died or something, and somebody else say, dang, I wish you died instead of one of your friends. Like, what? Like, I don't know, bro. That just don't make no sense to me, honestly. And I don't know, man. It's people on the internet just be so retarded sometimes, honestly. And I don't know, man. People just don't know when to stop trolling and joking. Like, bro, it's a time and place for the jokes, the trolls, all that garbage, bro. Like, people be doing the same stuff about 6ix9ine, and I understand, like, some people do it for like jokes or whatever, talking about pedophile this and pedophile that. I don't really feel like people think that no more, because it's like, bruh, if you actually do research, bruh, and actually see what the case is talking about and junk, you would know good and well the situation, bruh. For one, I don't want to make this video about 6ix9ine, because this is not a video about 6ix9ine. So I'm just talking right now, man. This is what the video for, man. I'm just talking, and low key my battery about to go out like real soon. So I'm just keep going until my camera die. But people gotta understand that, like, if you do your research, man, the dude, like, for one, he had no sexual interaction with the female. He just happened to be in the video with a female that was doing some retarded junk, you know what I'm saying? And he had to plead guilty for it just because, one, he was a kid at the time. He couldn't afford nothing, couldn't afford lawyers, couldn't afford this. So what else you want the man to do? And two, he's not no registered sex offender or nothing like that. And people constantly making a joke like, bruh, it may have been funny when he was just coming out, but at this point, I feel like people just mad that he creating bangers, honestly. But that's enough for 6ix9ine. This video not about 6ix9ine, man. But X, like I said, he was one of those transcendent artists that I really feel like was gonna take the genre to the next level. And Trippie Redd is another one that I feel like can make timeless music. I feel like he already has made a couple of timeless songs along with X, and I know for a fact that X music is gonna live, you know, even without, like, even before all this happened. X, he had timeless music, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna even propel his I don't even know the correct word. It's just gonna propel his career even faster than it was already gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate that it happened like this, but it was gonna happen sooner or later, you know what I'm saying? But the sad part is that if you watch X interviews and stuff like that, because I'm on the internet a lot, man, so I'm always watching interviews. I'm always, like, just looking at stuff that probably a lot of people wouldn't normally be focused on. Like, I like to know people personalities, man. Like, for example, like Lil Yachty, Ugly God, like those people, I don't really care for Ugly God or Lil Yachty music all too much. Like, Ugly God, he had a good song with Yachty on his album, but other than that, Ugly God is pretty trash. Like, the music is not that good, but his personality is cool, and I think that has something to do with the new generation of rappers. They're all our age, so we can kind of relate to them. Like, they would do stuff that we do now. Like X, he was playing the video game, you know what I'm saying? He's playing Fortnite, he was doing all this stuff. He was playing with Dante, he got on they streaming together. Like, they seem like they're reachable, you know what I'm saying? They don't seem like celebrities, they seem like one of your homies. So that's another thing that I'm always doing. So I like to invest in, like, people, like the artists' characters, you know what I'm saying, like their personality. So if you watch like X interviews and stuff like that, like I watch DJ Academics a lot, and I watch his Twitch streams and stuff pretty frequently, and he talks to like Well, he used to talk. Alright, I don't even remember what I was talking about before the camera died. But if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Also, if you want to see more videos where I do topics and things like this, let me know in the comment section, man, if y'all enjoyed. But it's been Inside the Great One, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace.